lovers, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Pamela and I put out beauty related videos once a week. Once a week. Today's video is going to be all about my current favorites. I haven't done a favorites video obviously in quite some time since I took a little break from YouTube here to just deal with life. I have some products that are fairly newer to my collection, but I have not been able to put them down since I got them, and they're just so good. I feel like I have to brag about them. I have a combination, as always, of some high-end products and some drugstore. I have dabbled, I don't know if you've noticed, but I have been dabbling more into high-end products just because I feel like I've tried almost anything and everything at the drugstore, and it's not that I'm getting bored with the drugstore, it's just maybe it was just time to like start dabbling in the high-end stuff, and I'm really enjoying what I've been trying. But if you have any recommendations for any really good drugstore products, because you know your girl is super frugal when it comes to makeup and I've been for such a long time, let me know. Let me know what you got as recommendations. I don't want to make this intro super duper long, so let's just get right into it. Yes, so I'm gonna start in the order in which I apply my makeup, and I always start with my brows. I have been a stan or a ride or die for the e.l.f. micro brow pencil that they have for a few years now. It's $5. It's the best on the market in my opinion. It comes in a very good shade range considering it is a drugstore brow pencil, but more recently I have been wanting to experiment with more of these like brow pens, and I'm not ready to commit to a super expensive bougie brow pen because I mean, why? So I decided to go ahead and try the NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen. I have mine in the shade gray black, and it's absolutely fantastic for my hair. It matches my, you know, buzz cut the most, and I gotta say I'm really loving this product. I never in a million years thought that a little tiny pen would be the way that I filled in my brows, because I feel like it does take a little bit longer. So if you're in a hurry, I wouldn't recommend this product. If you're looking to do like a 5-minute makeup tutorial, just go with like the e.l.f. Instant Lift pencil that they have, the really chunky white one or whatever. That's absolutely the best for when you're in a hurry. But this, if you've got the time and you want to draw beautiful little hair-like strokes into your eyebrows, like this is it. And I'm loving it. I love a more natural look or approach to the eyebrows. I think it looks a little bit more youthful and a lot like prettier in my opinion, and I love the way that it looks on me personally. I've really been enjoying using this little brow pen more over my pencils, but like I said, if you don't have time, girl, get yourself a brow pencil and you'll go so much faster. And on top of that, I've been really enjoying the AOA Studio Hold My Brow soap. This is just one of those little tin cans or whatever with like a clear brow soap. It's $1, so it's super duper affordable, and I've been wanting to try this combination of brow products for quite some time. I really enjoy these products, and I feel like they don't ever get enough hype or nobody ever really talks about them. So yeah, for eyebrows, like this combo right here is my favorite right now. Moving on, a complexion product. I have two. I have two complexion products to share with you. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch Concealer. I finally have the right shade. I got it in the shade 8, and this is perfect for my under eyes. I feel like this product is high coverage, but super duper creamy and blendable. It's like perfection. And I almost hate to admit this, but it's like this much better than the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. That is my ride or die favorite concealer that I've ever like put on my face. But the ABH Magic Touch Concealer is just a little bit better. And I want to say it's only a little bit better because of the blendability. The way that this like melts into your skin is like nothing I've ever tried before. It's kind of like magic. I see what they did there. That's it. That's why it's called the Magic Touch Concealer. It takes like no effort to blend out, and the coverage is really, really good. I feel like today I did have to go with a little bit more underneath the eye just because I wanted a little extra coverage, but you can go with one tiny bit of application with this product and it'll go a long way. And again, it blends out like a dream. Like there's literally no effort to blending this product out. If you're a beginner at makeup, shoot, even if you are an expert at makeup, the way that this concealer blends into the skin is like nothing I've ever tried out on the market before. And I've tried a decent amount of high-end and affordable, you know, concealers in the past, and this one, I'm really digging it. The wear time is pretty good too. It's a long wearing concealer. It doesn't look crepey or heavy under the eyes. It doesn't feel dry. I feel like I have nothing under the eyes, like, and it just looks so beautiful. Like, I gotta give it to them. It looks really, really good, and I'm really, really happy with this purchase. Moving on, I gotta talk about this blush. This blush, oh my gosh. The Tower 28 bitch, I wanted to say bitch. Tower 28 BeachPlease Power Hour blush. Oh my gosh, this blush is so beautiful. Oh my god, this shade is just perfection. It looks so pretty on the face. It looks intimidating and dark and like something that not very many people could wear, but it literally is a dream. It goes on super duper pigmented, but as soon as you start blending this out, like, it just looks stunning. And it's not like a flat matte blush, and it's not overly dewy. It just looks like skin. Like, you could literally apply this on top of just bare skin to give you like a little bit more flush or a little bit more of a youthful appearance, and it looks gorgeous on. Like, I cannot get enough of this blush. I haven't been wanting to try, like, I haven't been wanting to like dabble into my other blush, and you guys know how I feel about blush. It's my favorite thing ever to put on my face. It's just, this is just so good. Like, the formula is fantastic, and it makes me definitely consider buying other shades in this. And I also want to try their bronzer because my friend here on YouTube, Sonia Nicole, like raved or talked about one of their bronzers not so long ago, and I was like, this formula is so good, and they're long wearing and they just like blend into the skin like butter. Also, like, you cannot go wrong with this blush. And again, this looks like a super intimidating color, but on the face and on the cheeks, it just looks beautiful. It almost looks like I've spent a day at the beach, you know. Really, really enjoying this blush, and I have been enjoying this particular formula, and I'm dying to dabble into more of these products, which I might eventually take the plunge and go buy some soon. We'll see. Maybe. I don't know. Most likely I will. Most likely I will. On for eyeshadows. I just can't stop using this, you guys. This NUDIE 2 palette is just so great. For the last few weeks, this is like my go-to. Like, I love everything that's in here. I have used every single shade in this palette, and that's the kind of eyeshadow palettes I like, where I could see myself using every single shade, because I'm tired of purchasing palettes for just one or two shades that I'm really, really gravitated towards. Like, I want a palette where I'm gonna literally touch every single shade, and I'm gonna use it on like a regular basis, or even if I end up pulling it from my stash like a month or two later, like, I'm still gonna utilize just about every shade. I try to rotate my palettes, and every week I try to pick like one or two that I can like play with for that week, but this is just constantly living on my desk. Like, it doesn't even go into a drawer anymore. I just want it on my desk because it's so easy to use. The colors blend out beautifully. No matter what color combination I have like attempted or tried, they always just seem to like flow so well together. Like, this was just very well thought out. And I know that these colors are very, very basic, I'm not gonna lie. And I know that you have these shades in your collection somewhere, because we all got tons of eyeshadow palettes, am I right? I'm right. This is really, really nice. If you ever thought of picking up this palette, I highly recommend it. The formula is really, really good, and I'm going to assume that every other eyeshadow palette she's created has this similar formula and is just going to blend like a dream. Did I say what this was? Well, it's the NUDIE 2 by Laura Lee Los Angeles, in case I didn't say it, but I'm sure you already knew that. Other than, like I said, a very basic, you know, color scheme, I gotta give it to her. It's a really, really good palette, and I'm wearing it on my eyes today. I've created a tutorial using this, a fall makeup tutorial. Not sure if that video is gonna go out before this one or after, but nonetheless, you'll see a tutorial of me using this palette really, really soon. And I just love everything that's in here. Even these two glitter shades that are in here are so easy to use. If you don't know me, I hate glitter. Yeah. I don't like glitter on the eyes at all. I hate it, only because of the fallout situation and then the fact that you get glitter specks literally on your face for days. Like, it just doesn't come off, and I don't know why, I just don't like it, okay? But these glitters are so easy to use. All I did for today's look, I'll insert the clip just in case you don't decide to watch the video, is I just did a matte smoky eye basically, and I added just a touch of cheeky using my finger and a little bit of my setting spray, and this doesn't give me any fallout. It washes really, really well at the end of the day with my makeup remover, and I've never used a glitter like this before. It's fantastic. Anything and everything that I say about this palette is just like, it's just so good. Like, I can't get enough of it. I don't know. I love it. I really, really have a mascara primer, which I never thought in a million years I would use. And then I have a mascara. The Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer. This was recommended to me by one of my friends here who watches my videos on a regular basis, and I really wanted to give this a shot just because I get a lot of smudging on the under eye, and she recommended that I use a lash primer. She gave me two recommendations, and honestly I just went with the cheaper of the two because, again, I'm not a huge believer of lash primer, but I gotta say I really, really like what this does to my eyelashes. It makes them look almost like I'm wearing false lashes after I apply my mascara, and I'm loving that look. Like, if I can get the most volume and like length out of my little lashes, like, I will, you know. And if it's requiring an additional step or applying an additional product, I'm gonna do that for the lashes, because the lashes just need to look big, and I just can't get on board with fake lashes. So anything that I could use to help me give that boost or volume or prevent smudging, like, I'm gonna try. And so far so good, but it could be because of the mascara too, right? And so that brings me on to my next product, and that is the Rare Beauty mascara. This has a really long name. I cannot remember the name off the top of my head, but it's the Rare Beauty mascara. I did purchase sort of a travel size just because I wanted to try it before I commit to a $20 mascara. And $20 for a mascara is kind of a lot of money for just a mascara that only really lasts for, like, you know, 3 months, because you should be switching out your mascaras as often as possible. There's my PSA on that. But I really, really love this mascara. It looks so good, and I feel like this is better than my $1 mascara that I wholeheartedly love. There, I said it. I mean, it is an $11 little tube of mascara, so I was expecting way more than my $1 mascara, but I mean, that $1 mascara has literally outperformed so many mascaras that I've had in my collection. But the Rare Beauty one, that's what we're talking about. It's actually really good. It's lengthening, it's long lasting, it won't transfer or smudge. Sometimes I will get, specifically on this eye for some reason, this eyelash is a little bit longer and it'll touch right underneath my brow, and after a long day of wearing eyeshadow and mascara, sometimes a little transfer even happens right above the eyebrow, and this mascara doesn't do that. Now, I did have smudging initially when I wore this on the lower lash line. I have this Ride or Die product that I use for my lower lashes. This is the AOA Studio Skinny Mascara. It's just one of those super teeny tiny mascara wands, and since this never transfers on my lower lash line, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? So I continue to use that on my lower lashes just because I know I'll never get smudging or flaking when I use that product. So now I've got three products just for my eyelashes, and that just sounds like so excessive, right? But you do what you gotta do to prevent the smudging and the raccoon eyes, because I hate when my mascara does that. I don't know about you, but the raccoon eyes at the end of the day is just not my vibe. Like, it just makes everything look so old and like crusty, and I just don't like that look for me at the end of the day. Other than that, this combo right here has been a match made in heaven for me. And last but not least is something that I haven't tried in a really long time, and I don't know why a couple of months ago I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy one of those, like, just because I've been hearing a lot of people talking about them and how great they are, and like, yeah, they are great. Like, how come I don't have one of those in my collection? And that's the NYX Butter Gloss, and I have mine in the shade Butterscotch, and this shade is literally my lips but better. Like, I love this so much. There's nothing more satisfying than finding a lip gloss, for me personally, that is exactly the same shade as my lips. I don't know why, it must be like a weird OCD thing, but I just feel like it looks more natural, prettier, like it's easier for it to like wear off. And don't get me wrong, I love red lipsticks and brown lipsticks and like beautiful shades of like plums and whatnot for an everyday look. Like, this is just it. And like I said, this shade Butterscotch is literally my lips, and I don't know if I did a demo for this, but I'll show you how beautiful this is. It just literally the shade of my lips. It's fantastic. It isn't too brown, too neutral. It is perfection. And I like to pair it with the NYX, lots of NYX products today, right? And I love to pair it with the NYX lip liner in the shade Natural. It just complements my lips so well, and it just makes it so much easier, like I said, for it to wear off without it looking crusty or patchy or any of that stuff. It just looks perfect. And on top of that, if you know, you know, the NYX Butter Glosses are just the best. They smell great, they feel great, like they have a billion different colors you can choose from. I'm sure you can find something that's in like your perfect shade too. You probably have like so many of these in your collection, like you're thinking, Pam, where have you been and how come you didn't have one of these before? And girl, I did. I just got rid of it a long time ago, and I just haven't purchased any since. So I'm so glad I picked this up, because this has become, again, like my ride or die all over again for lip gloss, and it's perfection. And that's all I've got for you guys today. So hopefully you enjoyed a couple of my favorites. Let me know what you have been absolutely loving this month, last month, or for a long time. That's something that you like literally love so much you cannot put it down. And that's the thing with these products. And although some of these products are brand new, I can tell you that I just haven't been able to like steer my way away from them. Like, they just have to live in my makeup bag, or they're just products that I just have to apply every time I do my makeup. Like, I have to use them for whatever reason. So yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and spread my love for makeup, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay? Bye-bye.